It's your boy Stevie B coming back to the Matrix. It's been some time now, simply because the transition from championship to the unprecedented info and rumors that have gone around. It's been celebration mode. It's been question mode for me personally. Um, personally, right back to the Patriots. Shout out to them again. It'd be interesting to see what offseason moves they make. Do they keep Martellus Bennett? Um, what do they decide to do with Jimmy Garoppolo? He is worth every bit of the first round pick that some people even want to be skeptical about. I'm sorry, if Brock Osweiler can get 80 some odd million in a contract and be seen as plausible in terms of a down the line franchise quarterback, but showed no level of consistency, and it wasn't like he was highly touted coming out of college. I mean, this man has shown nothing his whole career but the ability to be a decent backup quarterback. Okay, if that. He didn't deserve to get paid. Jimmy Garoppolo came into the league a second round pick. He paid his dues. He was highly touted. A lot of people wondered, at the time that the Patriots got him, is that they assumed that would be the transition, considering the age Brady was getting to. Now, what Brady's doing, no one expected him to do this. No one expected him to continue playing like this. Do I expect him to play till he's 45? Not necessarily, but I do expect him to play for 2 to 3 more years. Okay, so if you're gonna trade Jimmy Garoppolo, you're getting the first round pick, or you're not getting rid of him at all. There's no point. Getting lack of value or anything like that when this guy is going to come up on the free agent market in a year and a half anyway. You'll just give yourself a little bit more chances and a little more chance and a little more time for him to think about how much he is actually valued at. At the end of the day, you have the New England Patriots set up to win another Super Bowl next year. I believe this is the second 3 out of 4 year reign of terror that we are going to swarm through the league with next year. That being, we'd have to win one. We'd have to win one next year to make it 3 out of 4, the way it was in the early 2000s. That's solidifying the difference in the way it was done, and the growth in Tom Brady, and that he did at the beginning of his year, and people discredit him for that, and he's doing it at the end of his career. Not just him, Belichick, the team as well. Other than that, it'd be nice to talk Celtics. But Boogie Cousins just got traded to the Pelicans. So I'm going to hold off on my thoughts on basketball, except for the fact that the Celtics are number 2 seed for a reason. We said this would happen. And the question is, are they missing a strong swingman or an actual center? I believe they're missing an actual center. I mean, you put an actual center with quality. This is where Boogie Cousins came into play to me, because you put him next to a power forward that plays the center of that that plays the center of the offense the way Al Horford does. Couple that with the defensive strength that this team has already at the guard position. Then they're not minuscule at the guard position. Avery Bradley hasn't been at his best or even on the court a lot of the past few weeks. Jay Crowder is probably our ace in the hole defensively at the swingman position, because it's really about who's going to guard LeBron. That's really how many bodies can you throw at LeBron, and realistically, we have 1. I'd say 2 if you count Marcus Smart. He's more of a pest because he's a strong guard who can defend, but LeBron has a massive size advantage over him. Going forth, I'm not really down with the Jimmy Butler trade. I understand why, but Jimmy Butler, I feel like, has reached his peak, and there's no excessive ceiling that goes up from here with Jimmy Butler. And even then, I'm not so thrilled with his ball handling skills. I'm not saying that he's the guy that's going to put us over the top, because I don't feel that we need to change anything at the 3 position with Jaylen Brown coming up the way he is. We have what we need defensively at the 3 position. Not just defensively, but Jay Crowder as that do-it-all guy. That man can score. He can play big-bodied. He can play with big men, small men. He can play quick. He can play in the half-court offense. He can go up and down the court. He can shoot the 3. He can shoot inside. He can get to the bucket. But most importantly, he can defend most any 3-man in the league. We'll see what goes on with that. Frankly, it's been a confusing couple of weeks seeing as how people change their opinions. 1 minute Jimmy Garoppolo's worth a first round pick, 1 minute he's not. 1 minute DeMarcus Cousins should easily be someone should be breaking the house to get him, but he was given away, which begs the question, how did the Celtics, with the most assets of any team in the league right now, if you ask me, pass or just not get him? Ask yourself that question. Let me know. And who else is out there really that I'm not seeing that could make a major change on this team? I'm not saying Jimmy Butler's not a good player. I'm just saying he's not what this team needs. It maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he'll come here and he'll be a do-it-all guy. Plus he can score and But I just have a strange feeling that we're missing that key center. I think an all-star center completes this team, not an all-star three-man. Stevie B, talk to y'all later.